Okay, folks, just a quick video here to remind y'all that it's ski season out here in the Southwest. It's not necessarily winter season, although it is much, much colder. Our temperature has really dropped down here in Henderson and southern Nevada quite a bit, very drastically. And I'm pretty certain that it's got something to do with all this augmentation of the snowpacks for their ski resorts. They got to have fresh pow pow for the ski season. And that's really what it is. It's not really winter, it's more like ski season. And you can look through the weather modification reports and stuff that are reported on the NOAA's library here, weather modification reports. And I mean, you can see augment snowpack. Augment snowpack is pretty consistent during certain times of the years in different years. And it's been ongoing for decades. And it just, it, it was interesting to hear and see the meteorologists, the local weather folks talk about the winter season and talk about the ski resorts because they actually do talk about the ski resorts around the valley here. And, I see a lot of ads and commercials and stuff for a lot of these. Brian Head Resort is a big one. And all of them, they all augment their snowpack with fake snow. So I'm just saying, it's not really winter season. It's more like ski resort season. And it's a big industry. We scroll out a little bit, you can see there's several of them. I mean, they're all around us here. When I zoom in, you'll see even more popping out. There's all kinds of these resorts, and a lot of them will share the expense of hiring a company to come in and light up the generators on the hills and do the spraying and the cloud seeding, which is actively going on right now. I mean, there are streaks everywhere out here again right now. And it's not just special planes that are doing. These are just regular planes that are all emitting this extra particulate matter out into our atmosphere out here. So I do find it really interesting that part of their policy for the Southern Nevada Water District and their watering schedules, they tell everybody water only 1 day a week in the winter season. It's the law. And, 1 day a week, it decreases the amount of water and immediate water that's available in the atmosphere, and it dries out and it gets drier. And when you contribute all this additional particulate matter in there, all of them particulates gather up all of that moisture and then drop it down in specific areas only where it comes down as snow in the form of a snowpack. These other areas around all of these ski resorts in these areas where they augment the snowpack dry out faster, and it makes us more vulnerable to what they call wildfires, right? And I don't know, I just think that it's curious. They always talk about the winter season, but really it's ski resort season, folks, and it's a big industry, lots of money in the ski season. Just saying. Yeah, something else to mention too, as well. Look in some of these areas where there's, car crashes and accidents due to icy conditions or winter conditions, winter road conditions. Because I'm willing to bet that those areas around those highways and byways and freeways probably have some kind of a snow augmentation program ongoing. So, oh, listening to the scanner, I got an alert from the Niagara Falls Police Department in New York for an accident, I believe it is. It was a road or a bridge or something being closed. So I don't know. I think that it's kind of curious. Even here on the AccuWeather site, they talk about snow to accompany Arctic air surge from Rockies to Plains, Midwest. Talking about giving advice for driving, staying safe during winter driving is what this article is. 3 major causes of winter accidents and how you can avoid them. So they put out, information to help people, I guess, in some way, but in their weather reports, they don't talk about the ski resorts. They don't talk about the weather modification and the augmentation of the snowpacks and the hills and the mountains for their ski resorts. They don't mention that. So it's just interesting to me, because if I were to actually take more time to do the research into all of these different accidents that occur, and see how many of them have ski resorts or weather modification programs actively seeding and augmenting the snowpacks, directly influencing. And I mean, ultimately, they're responsible, right? Just don't eat the snow, folks. No joke.